Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, I want to ask you all to subscribe to the channel if you haven't before. Hit the thumbs up button, doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. All these types of things help our videos get noticed and hopefully bring more rail fans to the channel. So with that, let's get started with our normal program. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Trains with Shane. Today we've got a Will It Run video because, as you long-time followers of the channel will know, I have no impulse control, and I've been on eBay again, and I've been to a train show, so it hasn't gone well. So what do we have? Well, this here is an eBay purchase. Paid more than I wanted to, but it was one of the cheapest of these that I could find. What we've got is a lifelike EMD F40 in Amtrak colors. This is the Phase 3 colors used during the 80s and 90s, which was the time frame that I prefer to model, although I'm not really strict about it per se. There's really only a couple of different manufacturers of this that I could find. One of them was Model Power, which those particular versions were made by Mahano, and tend to try to stay away from those if I can, unless it's the later stuff. Lifelike, as we see here, and Kato. I bid on a couple of Katos, didn't win them. I got this for the opening bid, and I'm not in it too bad. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Let's see, we've got it in box. As you can see, looks like we might have had a little damage in shipping thanks to the decrepit plastic we've got here. Looks like we've got maybe some rear-mounted horns down here, and looks like part of the rear handrail got broke off, but the parts are there, so we can always fix that later. Let's try to... I was going to say, let's see if we can get this out of the pack without mangling it more. In the process, I'm mangling it more. So, alright. Alright, we'll leave our handrail piece and our other horns, or whatever that is. Yeah, section right there. It's fine, we've got it, so we can fix it. So, not too bad looking. The division between the black and the silver is a little fuzzy right here, but not too bad. The paint is pretty opaque. There's not a whole lot of detail because it's an older lifelike. As you can see, it's got the chassis weight, the plastic chassis. What the hell? Well, here's a little bit of discovery here. It looks like on the front we have the stock truck-mounted Rapido coupler, and it looks like someone has changed out to a very cheesy-looking little knuckle coupler here, and got the spring all squished out there, and you guys see that? They've got the knuckle facing the wrong way. At least I think it's facing the wrong way. I'm not sure if Amtrak passenger cars are any different from anything else as far as couplers and stuff go. But yeah, this won't couple up to any of my knuckle couplers that I have on my freight cars or anything. So we'll have to address that. Otherwise, pretty good looking unit here. Let's get this over to the Inglenook switching portable layout, see what it does and what it doesn't do. I'll see you over there. Alright, we're on the layout. Let's give it some track power. Forward direction, dial up the juice. Over half power right now, nothing. Full power, nothing. Nothing? Really? Come on, guys. Whoa, and we're off. Little jerky. Let's bring it back. Again, we're on full power on my little, like 9 volt. battery-powered Roku Han controller here. Let's dial the power back. Looks like we might have had. We're getting light. I don't like the cab light there. We're at about 3/4 power here. Still a little jerky. Yep, and we've stopped right there. Yeah, definitely have some kind of an electrical pickup issue, I think. I mean, it's not horrible. Okay. Geez, if I had too much caffeine, look at that camera shake. Very smooth and quiet, so I think our mechanism is okay. Let's flip her over and take a look at these dogs here. Yeah. Lifelike blackens these wheels, which can make it hard to see. But these things are fairly crusty. So what I'm going to do is we'll just give this the standard wheel polish and see if that helps. So let's get this back over to the disgusting workbench and see if we can sweeten her up a bit. Alright guys, we are back over onto the disgusting workbench and we are upside down in the cradle. Let's see if I can get some power here. And if we can make some wheels turn here. Pickup not good there. Kind of sketchy there. Not very good there. See, it's trying to move. And not fantastic there either. Yeah, we definitely are having some electrical contact issues here. These particular units use a soldered wire on the trucks, not any contact plates or anything like that. So the problem is almost assuredly on our wheel flanges here. See if I can get something turning here. Get our sandpaper on. Come on. Really don't want to pop this shell off, but we may have to and go directly to the pickup wires. Oh, some life. If we just get this thing spinning consistently, we can get a come on. Works for just a second and then doesn't. I don't know, guys. We may have to come up with something better here. Progress. Well, you guys get the idea. I electrify it, make it spin, use very, very, very fine grit sandpaper to buzz the crap off the wheels. So I'll bring you back when I'm done with it. Alright, through the magic of television, we are done. Nice and shiny. Yeah, that was it. Just, it's fiddly, so didn't think you guys needed to sit there and watch it since you saw me do one. So this type of drastic thing isn't really required on something that's maintained pretty well, but on things that have not been maintained very well or cleaned often, they get quite a buildup on there. And as I said, Lifelike and even other manufacturers now blacken or darken the wheels to make them more prototypical looking. And I get it, but to me that makes it harder to tell when things need to be cleaned. So we've got a little bit of a polish on this now, and they are clean. So let's get them back over to the switching layout and see if we made any improvements. Alright, we're back over on the layout. Let's give it some track power forward and dial in some juice. Oh, we see our light here. Whoa. So we know we're getting power. There we go. Not running too bad. Bring her back. Full power. Not bad. Let's back off the power a little bit. We're about 3/4 power here. No big stutters, even through the switches. Okay, let's bring her back on the same power. Not bad. So I think we have a winner here, guys. I am going to take care of whatever the heck is going on with that rear coupler situation. I'm going to reattach the part of the rear hand rails that got broke off, and more securely attach the pieces that are a little bit sketchy back there. Of all of the Lifelike units that I've had for a while and that I own currently, they all run pretty good as long as the wheels are clean. I'm real happy with this unit here. It's the first Amtrak unit that I've ever bought. It's the first F40PH, I think, that I've ever bought. It's definitely wearing a livery from my favorite period, 80s and 90s. I think they started manufacturing these for Amtrak and other carriers in the late 70s. I know there are a bunch of you guys out there with a lot more knowledge about this sort of thing than I have. Phase 3, the livery that we see here, 80s, 90s, let's say. I have found a lot more Superliner cars than anything else in that color scheme. Let me know if any of you guys traveled Amtrak in the 80s or 90s, or if you just happen to know. Was that predominantly what they were using back then, or did they still use the standard single deck standard coach and baggage and all that kind of thing? Because I'd like to put together a little consist, or a little rake, as our friends over across the pond like to call it. I would like to put together a set of cars for this thing. So let me know in the comments. There are going to be hopefully more videos coming up in the coming Mondays. I've got, like I said, I've got about 5 train show locomotives that I picked up in varying manufacture and quality. So look forward to those. I've got tons of other stuff that I need to pull out of the box and do videos on, because I've bought a bunch of junk. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Trains with Shane on the I Saw It Online YouTube channel. This one's a winner. I will see you next time.